Hang on for this one, guys, because we have seen in the Punta Gorda MSA, the median sales price of condos and townhomes drop almost 40% from the peak in 2022, going from roughly $330,000 median to $199,000 this August, based on the new data that was just put out by the Florida Realtors, reflecting the price drops all across our county, and now it looks like all across our state on units just like these ones behind me. Welcome back, guys. Well, I've got shocking new condo data for the state of Florida for a lot of condo and townhome associations just like this one behind me here. The decline in sales that is now showing up in the data year over year is it's horrific in some areas. And when I show you some of the price declines that are occurring, not just in Southwest Florida now, guys, all across the state. This is starting to show up in data in Miami-Dade County, the Tampa metro area, the Orlando area. It's not just limited to Southwest Florida anymore. And that has been my suspicion on this summer season, is that the contagion is going to spread, and it's certainly appearing like that is what's happening. Just to kick it off, guys, for the entire state of Florida, condo sales fell in August by 15% year over year. Haven't seen a drop that drastic statewide. I couldn't even tell you when. But not only that, we saw our first meaningful price declines. Condo and townhome sales, on average, price was down 3.7%. Median sales price was down almost 4.7%. And the listings are absolutely exploding. Just to give you some straight numbers, listings are up 74% in the state of Florida for condos and townhomes compared to last year. That has been climbing and climbing and climbing. The month's supply of inventory statewide is now sitting at 7.2 months, firmly entrenched in a buyer's market at this point. And I gotta be honest, guys, I don't think it's gonna get any better in the fall. The fall is historically our slow time for all sales, though I am seeing listings pick up, which generally shouldn't happen in the month of September, because the state of Florida, for total pending sales, that means new contracts written on condos and townhomes, saw a 19% decline year over year. Total amount of condo and townhomes under contract down 23%. So that tells me that the next few months are not going to have strong closings. Some of those are going to fall through as well. So you're going to get a lot of stuff back on market. Generally, like I said, in Florida, it's about 30% of the inventory ends up coming back on market. So you can plan for that in the condo and townhome space as well. What's up? Nice. Go behind me, wheelie behind me. Nice, not in the traffic. Oh my God. Nice, double. I dig it. Kids do live in Punta Gorda, guys. As you can see, maybe they're vacationers, I don't know. But you can see I'm shooting this off of West Marion. Those are the Sea Haven new build townhomes behind me. I did a tour on those not too long ago, but figured why not, let's walk in all the condo complexes while I'm giving you the updated numbers. So state of Florida starting to see the condo decline as a whole, and I said it's in every metro. Let me give you some examples from Miami. Their closed sales for condos and townhomes are also down 15%, which very unusual for that market. I haven't seen that before. Their sales price on average fell 5.5% as well. This is Miami-Dade County as a whole. I've not seen that really before, so interesting. Now, granted, I haven't tracked Miami for very long, but I try to give you guys, a broad spectrum of what's going on across the state, not just here in Southwest Florida, because it is changing everywhere now. They saw their median price slightly fall 0.2%, nothing too major, but their listings have doubled, going from 5,000 to 10,000 in just a year's time, and their month's supply of inventory is actually sitting at over 9 months of inventory in Miami-Dade County for condos and townhomes, which is high anywhere in the state. So again, just using this to illustrate, it's not just here in Southwest Florida. But don't worry, guys, we will get to Southwest Florida because the numbers are tragic. But let's continue. Tampa, St. Pete, Clearwater area, seeing listings surge 90% year over year for the condo and townhome space. They saw a 12% decline in sales in that region as well. And as you guys know, the Tampa MSA has been holding up like iron lately. But even single family has seen some price declines now, which again, these things were unheard of. The supply was very, very tight there, and it's quickly exploding. I don't know if single family is gonna follow suit. They saw their average sales price drop 2.5%, median sales price down about 5%. Numbers I wouldn't have imagined just a few months ago. Go back to any one of my market update videos and I'm basically telling you Tampa's invincible. But to see this even in condos and townhomes is really shocking to me. So with their listings up 90%, they're sitting at a month supply of just over 5 months there, which is pretty balanced. But again, it can change very quickly, guys. South and Sarasota County, things going much worse. Sales down 22% year over year. And hang on, because these numbers, they get bigger. You know where I'm going with these next. Sales down 22%, average sales price down 8.7%, median sales price down 10.5%. And Sarasota County was another place that has been holding up very well for condos and townhomes. So surprised to see this in the data for August year over year. Their listings up 54%, which granted some of the other numbers, that's not that drastic, but it's still a nice increase, and they're just over 5.5 months of supply in Sarasota County as well. So balanced market there, but things are escalating quickly in all of these areas. Now the big boy, Punta Gorda MSA, Charlotte County, where I am, sales down an unbelievable 38% year over year. That's almost, we're getting close to 50% sales drops, guys. That's mind-blowing. 38% drop in the number of sales just year over year. Now I know it is summer, but again, these are year over year stats. So last summer, we're down 40% from then. Average sales price on these units down 16% year over year. Median sales price down 17% year over year. Let's see if I can cross the street without getting run over. I'm doing pretty good. Those kids on the bike really shook me up. I thought they were going right into traffic. Anyway, back on task. So Charlotte County just getting absolutely pummeled on median and average sales price, and it's not going to be the worst we see, guys. I got more coming. But that got me thinking. This is months and months and months and months in a row that I have seen double-digit declines in the Punta Gorda MSA. So I wanted to go check what was the median sales price all-time high during the mania in 2022. Well, turns out it's about $330,000. The median sales price this month, guys, is $199,000. We got hit with a 40% price decline, median, for condos and townhomes in this county, in this MSA, over the past 2 years, which is jaw-dropping if you consider someone may have purchased one of these units 2 years ago for $330,000, and their neighbor could have picked the same one up for potentially $200K just last month. That's a colossal price drop. And I'm not one to really jump to conclusions or yell crash, but at what point, by definition, at what point do we start saying, uh-oh, we've got a condo market crash here? You guys let me know. Do you think does that classify as a condo market crash? To you, let me know in the comments below. With that being said, listings up again 81% year over year. Months supply sitting at just over 8 months here in Charlotte County. Not as high as Miami-Dade, surprisingly, but still, that's way in buyer's market territory. I'm sure you guys know, if you look at any of the area on Zillow, you'll see the price drops and things like that, but we're still increasing our listings up a whopping 81% year over year. Onto the Orlando, Sanford, Kissimmee area. No surprise, they are holding up moderately better than the areas that I've previously named. Oh, look, they're not near a coastline, go figure. However, their sales are still down 10% year over year for condos and townhomes. They're seeing slight price appreciation on the median and the average, nothing major, nothing really crazy, but their listings are up 92%, guys, in that area as well, bringing their supply to 5.5 months. So they're kind of echoing Sarasota as well, and starting to go all over the state, guys, starting to spread out. And I don't think the fall is going to get any better for most of these places, because most areas have pending sales way down. Now, guys, on to Lee County, who saw sales fall 26% year over year. Now, that's a far cry from 38 that we saw in Charlotte, but their average sales price in Lee County is down 21% year over year. That's catastrophic. That's insanity to me. That's insanity. Median sales price only down 7.4%. So maybe we had some average numbers, big, really low sales dragging the average down, or last August we had some really high sales dragging that average up. But 21%, listings up 60% in Lee County from the previous year. Month supply of inventory up 81%, sitting at 8 months for condos and townhomes. So the rush to the exits is here, guys. It started last year. You guys know we've been keeping an eye on it. It's in full swing now, and the season was a lot weaker than people thought it was going to be for condos and townhomes. People were rushing to list, and they were trying to get out before the news broke on everything that we're seeing with the new laws, the new insurance problems, the HOA nightmares that everybody's having. There is still a high demand for condos and townhomes. This product, you can't really meet it with single family homes, but it's got to be priced right. It's got to be priced with risk considered now. So everyone who waited until the spring to list their condos, even the summer, unfortunately, it looks like the boat is gone. The ship has sailed. People have caught on that if they're going to purchase these properties, they have got to be priced so aggressively that any forward-bearing risk of an assessment, of an HOA spike, of an insurance, massive friggin' insurance spike, they've got to be factored in the purchase price. And you know what, guys? A lot of these condos, like the waterfronts around here, they're still very desirable. They're not commanding the prices that they used to. And but still, people who want this style are willing to pay, and they don't really care if it's the $700 to $1,000 a month HOA if they can get it at the right price. That's just the reality. But pricing things the way people have been pricing them here has put them in such a bad predicament, because they shot for the moon for 2022 prices, which, as you saw in my area, you could be 40% off by now on your median price in some places. Like, the miss is colossal, guys. To see median sales price go from $330,000 to $199,000 in the span of 1 year in my area is unthinkable. So now to see it spreading to the remainder of the state, now that everybody's caught on, I think it's just gonna get worse and worse and more competitive out there for sellers in the condo and townhome space. Unless you've got something really special, unless it's brand new construction, it's gonna be tough to basically go to a race to the bottom now. It only takes one neighbor to come in and say, okay, I'm undercutting the whole complex, I need to get out of here. And they are doing it, guys. It's bad. I'm seeing it on a lot of places around here. I'm seeing it on other places around the state. It just takes one guy to say, I'm going 10 to 20% under all the comps, and then boom, they're done. Everybody is left in the dust, and they have to adjust. That's what I got for today, guys. If you like this video, give me a like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.